Good day, everyone. Before we start our group presentation, I would like to introduce my members who are Amanda Chawan Yin, Boon Kai Sin, Lee Pei Yen, Ni Yap Shu Hui, and Yi Chia Xuan. We are from P9 Group 4, and now let's start our group presentation. Hi, everyone. My name is Yap Shu Hui. Now I would like to start with Malaysia digital economy. So now I will introduce the 3 channels of digital technologies in Malaysia. These 3 channels actually are the benefits of digital technologies brings to Malaysia. The first one is inclusion. So how? Digital technologies make existing companies and entrepreneurs in currently underserved markets and technologies more supportable. Second is that it also reduces the cost of entrepreneur to a certain extent while increasing the efficiency at the same time and make the companies more competitive than others. The third one is innovation. It encourages the entrepreneurial innovations as well as the economies of scale to make the companies can drive their business well in future. So now I will explain about the 2 types of Malaysia Digital. The first one is DE Rantel. Its goal is to transform the Malaysia to digital normal hub of choice. It promotes digital adoption and fosters occupational mobility, as well as promoting tourism across the country, so that the country development will become better in the future. The second one is Digital Trade Program. It drives the e-commerce and digital application for entrepreneurs, so that the entrepreneurs they can conduct a higher quality cross-border trade. It also supports the exchange of data among businesses for accuracy and trustworthiness. So that's all for my parts. And now I would like to pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Boon Kai Sin. Now I would like to present a summary of our group assessment 1, which is an introduction to the digital economy. First and foremost, let's start with a brief introduction on our company background. CNY Delight is a restaurant founded 5 years ago in Kampar, Perak. It is a family-running business, mainly run by Miss Chin, her sister, and her husband. Lunchbox are the main product of the restaurant because their objective is to make it easy for customers to pick up and provide the freshness and wondrous food available. Besides lunchbox, they also offer other cuisines such as nasi lemak, porridge, and so on. So now let us look at the story of how the case began its digital transformation. CNY Delight started its digital transformation around 1 or 2 months before MCO. They started using online digital platform because the platform service provider were looking at development in Kampar, Perak, and Ms. Chin has seen the growing trend of this digital platform due to the increasing sales. Besides, the platform also solves the manpower problem of driver and reduce the expenditure. As a result, CNY Delight decided to digital transform its business with online food delivery service. So now we will discuss about the key factors for its continued success in terms of 4 aspects. First is platform support. At the beginning, CNY Delight used Foodpanda in terms of digital transformation, followed by GrabFood. Besides, the restaurant also used Facebook to boost their sales. In addition, the restaurant also receives customer orders via WhatsApp or phone call. By doing so, CNY Delight has gained a lot of benefits such as expanding their customer base, diversifying their digital payment methods, and so on. Next is digital infrastructure. CNY Delight use a device provided by the platform to receive their orders. They can prepare the food according to the order without any paperwork, thereby can enhance their efficiency. Besides, MCO has significantly changed the way people live in their life. In terms of digital payment, e-payment is particularly important during MCO because it can help us to reduce the exposure with others. Digital payment has facilitated CNY Delight to check their daily transaction and keep track with their transaction from time to time. Eventually, CNY Delight is able to work more productively and efficiently. Then is availability of skilled talent and training. The main share of CNY Delight is very passionate in culinary arts. He's the only person in charge in menu design. He always works on the new dishes and always put a lot of effort in improving his cooking skill through self-learning in order to provide a better taste experience to the customer. Besides, CNY Delight also use some basic electronic equipment or electronic application in their daily operation. In addition, CNY Delight also has a set of technique in handling customers' complaints or problems, which is very responsible and always provide a solution as soon as possible. Last aspect is government support and policy. Unfortunately, CNY Delight does not get any support or benefit from the government. However, the government does provide a lot of programs or initiatives to achieve inclusive digital economy. That's all of the summary of our group assessment one. Thank you.
Hi, I will proceed to our group assessment tool, the task one, which consists of consumer persona, customer reviews, and comments. So we have found 3 customers who have experienced the service provided by Best Express Kuala Kangsar, and now I will introduce them one by one. The first one is Yi Xue. She is 21 years old and she lives in Kuala Kangsar. She was graduated from diploma and currently work as a graphic designer. Her annual income is about 30,000 ringgit. So she loves drawing, listening to music, watching movies because she thinks that drawing can make her more inspirations in terms of her design. In terms of her goals, she hopes that she will have a studio in future and also will establish her own brand. So for her biggest fear, she's scared of making mistake and also scared of the uncertainty events occur when she was working or she was just resting. And then in terms of her challenges, she thinks that health issues and career disappointments are the most challenging things in her life. So since she has experienced the services provided by Best Express Kuala Kangsar, she provided some common objections, which are troublesome to deliver parcels since the location of the branch is not convenient. And second one is it takes long time if there are many customers waiting to place their shipment, especially when she is rushed. So for the second one is Mark Kevin. She is 24 years old and also lives in Kuala Kangsar. She was graduated from university and currently works as a primary school teacher. Her annual income is about 26,000 ringgit. So she loves playing basketball, having outdoor activities, and also reading. In terms of her goals, she will hopes that to own a big house in future and also to have more time spent with her family members. In terms of her biggest fear, she very shy to talk with strangers and also feel rejection. So she thinks that maintaining a work-life balance and having an efficient stress management are the most challenging things in her life. So she also have experienced the services of Best Express Kuala Kangsar, and she gives some common objections, included that sometimes the parcel did not receive by the recipient, but the status that shows that it was delivered, and also it cannot fulfill the customer's special delivery request. So for the last person is Wang Yanni. So she is 21 years old and she also lives in Kuala Kangsar. She graduated from secondary school and currently works as a salesperson. Her annual income is about 36,000 ringgit. So for her interests, she loves watching movie, traveling, hanging out with friends, as well as to have rest time. And in terms of her goals, she hopes that she will buy a dream car, which is Mini Cooper, in future, and she hopes that she are able to travel around the world. In terms of her biggest fear, she's scared of butterfly and also scared of the loneliness. She thinks that lack of self-motivations and financial issues are the most challenging things in her life. So since she also have experienced the service, she also provided some common objection regarding to the services of Best Express Kuala Kangsar. Sometimes the staff cannot understand her needs and they need to spend long time to communicate with each other. And also, she thinks that Best Express Kuala Kangsar charge a higher delivery cost than other. So now I will explain about the review we obtained from Google and Facebook. So as you can see, the overall review shows that most of the customers, they are satisfied with the service provided by Best Express Kuala Kangsar. Most of them give a higher rating, which is 5 stars. So as we can see, actually Best Express can perform very well in terms of serving their customers and providing a high quality of service to meet the demand of the customers. So that's all for my parts. Now I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kaisi. So now let's talk about our group assessment tool, Task 1, Digital Readiness. This is the digital readiness map we have done for the company. Regarding the company culture, the company is treating the employee as a key asset by providing them care and treating them fairly. And the other component in the mind map will be discussed in the next slide. So now let us look at the strength of the company. The company has a complete and effective online system in handling their daily operations. The system centralizes all the logistic data and other important information into a single central hub, and this has made the process for looking data easier. Besides, the system also emphasizes on an effective communication between all the parties. All the partners or the employees are able to acquire the relevant information through the system by themselves. The data is standardized, hence it reduces the conflict in communicating different info of them. Besides, one of the strengths of the company is its transparency of the supply chain. The company is able to analyze the performance of the supply chain in a short period of time. This can minimize the frequent error and inconsistency of the manual data collection organization. At the end, it provides a high degree of trust to the data since the data is presented transparently, whereby everyone in the company can get to know the performance of the supply chain periodically. So that's all for me. Now I'll pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
I am Lee Pei Yen, and I will continue the rest part of the mind map. For the challenges, the company also faces some challenges in the operation, which include lack of manpower during peak time. The emerging development of e-commerce has increased the demand of online shopping and subsequently drive the demand of courier services. Especially during the peak time like Double 11 and Double 12, there will be a very tight schedule for the existing delivery men because they have to deliver high volume of parcels. They even do not have time to rest during these peak seasons. Hence, the company will face the shortage of manpower during these periods. The company also faces the problem of continuous improvement of online customer services. This is because some of the customers prefer personalized service and have different special requests when they are using the delivery services. The customer also prefer to handle their tasks online since they emphasize on the convenience in the use of service. Next, there's also limited resources for the company to expand its online business. The company is lack of resources such as capital and interpersonal network to expand its online business towards the international border. Next is the weakness and the skill set shortage of the company. Firstly, the company is lacking of employees training. Although the company do provide training, but it is insufficient, especially in terms of digital operation and career services. Besides, company also provides insufficient motivation, such as bonus or rewards for employees to adopt online system in handling their daily tasks. Lack of effectiveness in responding customers' inquiry online also one of the weakness since the company takes too long time to reply customers. Regarding skill set shortage, the company is lacking of system familiarization since it does not provide continuous and sufficient training in the use of system and eventually will increase the occur of mistake. Lastly, the company also lacks of proactive curiosity since it is lacking of commitment to proactively keeping up with the technological and industry trends such as upgrading the system once a year or once every 2 years. That's all from my part, and I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I would like to continue present on our recommendation to Best Express Kuala Kangsar. This is the summary of our recommendation. First of all, from the interview section, we have realized that Best Express Kuala Kangsar is lacking manpower during peak time. In our opinion, we would like to suggest that Best Express Kuala Kangsar can build out a manpower network system. They can first establish all relevant information about a temporary job, which includes specifying extra benefits they can provide, establishing a payment system, and so on. They can attract more job seekers to come to them if they can offer attractive extra benefits. In terms of extra benefits, they can offer free meals or petrol allowance for temporary employees. In addition, they can offer more than double the salary of regular delivery employees to attract them. But this should be paid at a reasonable rate depending on the size of the company. They could also set up an organized payment system and do a market survey in advance to find out how much each employer pays for temporary employees. Apart from that, opening a WhatsApp group is one of the methods of setting up a manpower network system. Best Express Kuala Kangsar can ask the delivery employees they have previously employed for permission to form a WhatsApp group. This method not only provides freelancers a source of work, it can also save the time of teaching or handover since they have relevant experience before. Second, Best Express Kuala Kangsar also lack training for their employees. Their employees are only offered a short training section at the start of the job. Training should not only be provided to their new employees, but also the existing employees. The company should provide a continuous training program for its employee to ensure that they are on track. In terms of employee trainings, it can be categorized into operation management and career service. These two types of training are different. In the area of operational management training, Best Express Kuala Kangsar can provide some computer skills to their employees. For illustrations, they can provide an advanced Excel skill in order to save time and enable the work to be completed more efficiently. They could also provide training on accounting software in order to make the workflow process swifter. For the courier service, Best Express Kuala Kangsar can provide training on how to catalog the parcel or shipment, familiar to the places that the delivery employee are required to go, as well as tracking system. When employees understand the entire process, it makes the work more seamless and enables them to do more challenging work. Third, although Best Express Kuala Kangsar has provided an auto-reply system on their Facebook page, the questions which are listed on the page are too few, and the problems from customers are still unable to be solved effectively. Third, Best Express Kuala Kangsar could start with a deep analysis of their customer feedback. There are always two sides to customer feedback. Having bad feedback does not necessarily mean that they are harmful to the company, but rather that they give them an opportunity to improve. Through deeper analysis, they can better understand the needs of their customers and work to improve them. After implementing an in-depth analysis of their customer feedback, they can improve their customer service system by making the frequently asked questions FAQs more detailed on their Facebook page. Then, provide the appropriate solution based on that problem. Since Best Express Kuala Kangsar is one of the branches of Best Express, they have some operations similar to Best Express, so that some of the questions can be linked to the official website of Best Express. Besides, they also can enhance their customer service system by providing the button of chat with customer service if the questions from the customer are not listed in the FAQs. From this method, the customer can directly communicate with the employees of Best Express Kuala Kangsar so that they can know more about the problem that the customer are facing. Next part, I will present on the digital transformation case and the successful case study that we chose is post-Malaysia. First of all, I would like to introduce digital transformation. Do you know what is digital transformation? Digital transformation can be defined as the fundamental change in the way a business operates and deliver values to its customer by integrating digital technology into all aspects of the business. It means abandoning the well-established business practices on which a company depends on the services of comparatively new practices to meet evolving business and market demands. It starts and ends with how we perceive and deal with our customer. When we shift from papers to spreadsheets to smart apps to run our business, we are able to redefine how we do the business and how we reach out to our customer with digital technology all around us. That's all for my part. Next part will be presented by Tashin. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Tashin, and I would like to share about the benefit of digital transformation in logistics industry. The digital technologies such as Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, big data, and so on have comprehensively affected the whole production chain, even logistics. There are most of benefit when a company involved in business digitalization. First of all, effective enhancements of operation digital transformations enable the operations to become more efficient. By consolidating with back-end system, automation of delivery process and product renewal, achieving inter-equipment activation, as well as managing a wide range of product variants, company able to integrate confusing manual process and reduce overhead costs. Through digital business procedures, companies are able to save time, close revenue gaps, and reduce frustration. Then, it is important that the service provided by the company can meet the customer satisfaction. A customer will tend to choose the service that he or she is most satisfied with. Generally, customers not only would like to have personalized service to meet their individual demands, but also like to let things happen automatically, such as updating software. Therefore, companies will be able to utilize powerful digital tools and strategies during the digital transformation, and the customer satisfaction is able to be improved directly by these digital processes. Furthermore, digital transformations play an important role in company business growth with the evolving trend of technologies. Digital transformations aims to change the current operation of the company to increase their competitive advantage. If a company do not invest in digital business transformations and their competitors do so, they will lose their competitive edge. Thus, through business digitalization, companies will survive in the digital tsunami of the world, and it will be rewarded with the more powerful and profitable in the coming years. Now, let us move on to the successful case study of digital transformation in courier service, which is Post Malaysia Berhad. Post Malaysia Berhad is a company that provides national postal service and also the sole licensee of the National Postal Universal Service. The company established more than 200 years ago. Currently, the company has further expanded their service provided from traditional mail and parcel delivery to retail, logistics, and aviation. Post Malaysians tend to expand their capabilities to enable the rapidly expanding cross-border e-commerce business in Southeast Asia. Moreover, the company recorded a market capitalization of 520 million ringgit at the end of 2021. By taking steps toward transformations and innovation, it has become a leader of e-commerce logistics provider in Malaysia. Nevertheless, the company mentioned they will continue to uphold their patience to build trust and connect with their life and businesses to create a more prosperous tomorrow. And now, let's see what has done by Post Malaysia for their digital transformations in business. First of all, with the purpose of enhanced customers' experience, Post Malaysia has launched the use of electronic consignment note. It is mainly due to the fact that the traditional consignment note will be conducted human error when filling the details by handwriting, and this will further affect the delivery process. Therefore, the e-consignment note effectively enhances customer experience when they are using company service. Furthermore, Post Malaysia is more focusing on their workforce digital skills during the transformation phase. They have continuous creating digital transformation plan with offering digital programs to their employees. Only when employees have expert digital skills, then the company will achieve their business digitalization goal. By doing so, the gap between Post Malaysia and others companies will be minimized. Besides that, Post Malaysia also improved their service provider. In case of traditional delivery method, consignee IC number or signature is required as a proof that the parcel has been delivered. During this business digitalization, the company enhanced their delivery method to a contactless delivery, which only need to take a picture when the parcel delivered. To more elaborate, the picture can be an evidence for consignee to further proceed return and refund program and to protect the delivery man by proof that the parcel has been delivered. That's all for me. Thank you.
I'm Lee Pei-Yan, and I will continue to talk about what digital transformation has been done by Post Malaysia. It has allocated more than 300 million ringgit in order to digitalize its core system that includes track and trace system, retail and mobile application. It also conducted a soft launch for its cashless payment system. With this system, it enables the customers to make bill payments at some selected post-automated machines by using Touch and Go e-wallet, Boost, and Maybank QR Pay. This system will be expanded to all Post Malaysia channels such as post office counters, websites, and mobile applications to make sure that Post Malaysia is in line with the country's direction towards a cashless society. Besides, the company also integrated cloud content delivery networks to offer swifter service delivery for its websites and applications. It is a system of servers that are distributed throughout the internet and enable the users to access the online content faster. By applying this technology, the information travel distance and server workloads can be depleted and hence contribute to lower latency and faster content delivery. The users also still can access the websites even though one of the servers goes offline because there are several servers to support the websites. Therefore, customers are able to get fast, stable, and secure experiences on the digital platforms offered by the company. Next, Post Malaysia is hitting the ideal processing capacity with automation. In order to meet this target, it hired LGCNS, which is a global IT service company, to set up an automatic logistic processing center with establishment of automatic package sorting system. Before this, the company are fully relied on manual process to sort and deliver the packages. But until now, there are total 35 distribution centers that are applied with semi-automated sorting system. The company also started to invest in fully automated and integrated fulfillment centers to complement the vision of processing 1 million of parcels daily. In conclusion, Post Malaysia put more efforts in its digital transformation. Instead of that, customers' experience is very essential while the company is focusing on business digitalization. Providing a better customer service also must be paid attention by the company. Consequently, Post Malaysia is a representatively successful case study for the digital transformation in the courier service industry.
So these are our references. Finally, it comes to the end, and we would like to thank all of you for listening to our presentation. See ya!